how to reset your mindset. Now it's time to kick your ego to the curb. While ego was necessary to assist us in our fight and flight mode, there aren't too many dinosaurs around anymore. Having said that, it's time to give your mind a reset button. It's time to think outside the box. Now you are going to explore how to recreate your thoughts and view them differently. Who would have thought you could take your thoughts out of your head and examine them in a new light? Rather than getting bogged down and overwhelmed by a million different ideas, stick with one idea. Try it. If it doesn't work, choose another idea. Making mistakes is a natural part of learning. Don't beat yourself up about them. Remind yourself that mistakes are opportunities to learn and stepping stones to greater prosperity. Don't associate failure with quitting or giving up. Associate it with learning how to do things better and better every time. If you want to have a mindset of prosperity, then there is no room for feeling you are a failure, only a mindset of, well, that didn't work. Let's check out what does. Think about not having to be perfect, but just being in action. Someone with a growth mindset can bounce from thoughts of imperfection to recreating those thoughts rather quickly. As long as you know you are human, then you know life and you are not perfect. As long as you are in action, you will prosper. However, choosing to stay stuck and feeling bad will halt your prosperous tracks instantly. Highlight your abilities, gifts, and talents. In order to change your mindset, you need to move away from a mindset that focuses on what you cannot do into one that focuses on what you can and will do. Minimize your weaknesses and strengths, but work on them. It's okay to not exaggerate and maximize your weaknesses, but it's not prosperous to leave them stagnant either. Do you procrastinate, and is this procrastination stopping you from prosperity? What can you do differently? Get an accountability partner. When you feel you need to procrastinate, reach out and ask someone to guide you back to the task at hand. Maybe you could give yourself a 15-minute break to daydream, and that will reset your brain. Recreate your weaknesses, but don't magnify them. Break through barriers by looking at them as fun, exciting, and exhilarating challenges. You can choose your perception at any time. Is something standing in your way? Rather than go into woe is me mode, try taking it on as a challenge that is exciting, fun, and okay, a little scary too. Reward your passion. When you get excited about something, reward yourself. Highlight when you are passionate about your prosperity goals. The more attention you pay to this mindset, the more prosperous you will become. When you are excited and passionate about something, write it down, make note of it, and recreate it again and again. You and only you know what makes for a prosperous life. This is your passion. Downplay the negative results. Don't get caught in your head. Keep moving forward. Get out of your head and into your goals. If you want to feel bad, go ahead, but don't stay inside that too long. You need to brush it off and push it aside and keep putting one foot in front of the other. Prosperity doesn't come to those who feel sorry for themselves or those who quit. Begin to move your want-to-do list higher than your need-to-do list. How many times have you filled your phone apps and your paper to-do list with household and family chores? What about your want-to-do items? Where are they? If you want a prosperous life, you must include the things you love that bring you joy. Prosperity comes from adding things into your life that bring you joy in the first place. If you have a mindset of joy, lack will not follow, but prosperity is sure to follow. Visualize your prosperous life, the big house, and the fancy car. Keep reminding yourself it is possible. Remember that procrastination project? Give yourself time to daydream, and do it by visualizing what makes your heart sing and your mouth smile. Ask pertinent questions of yourself. Tell the truth. You love your family and children so much, you want them to prosper, right? You spend time all day long asking your kids questions and moving them higher and closer to their goals. Furthermore, You don't ask them questions that make them feel bad. You probably make them think in order to raise them to their higher selves. What about you? Do you ask yourself pertinent questions? If not, here's a chance to move closer to prosperity with these top questions. Is this my highest potential? When you ask yourself if this is my highest potential, you create a space to think anew. What if you expanded yourself a little more each day? How would that show up in your life? Imagine going a little further each day and waking up to the realization you are in flow and are achieving prosperity daily. Where can I stretch myself? Look at which areas in your life are perfectly in balance and which areas are out of balance. Where can you stretch? Can you do it at work, at home, or in your personal goals? Tell one about yourself and go the extra mile. Where can I challenge myself and have it show up as exhilarating? Where can you take on a challenge and have it show up as exciting and not frightening? Once you get that you can change your perception to take on new challenges and view them positively, you will find an abundance of prosperity being born right out of your mind. Does this make a difference to others? Ask yourself where the value is for other people in what you do. Are you a life coach? Are you a writer? Do you sell products or services that would make a difference in someone's life? Once you see the value in making a difference to others, prosperity will come knocking at your door. If I had a deadline, would I amp up my game? When it comes to personal goals that lead to prosperity, let's be honest, we don't always take them seriously. What if you were to attach deadlines to our goals? Think of it as something on your to-do list that has to get done, otherwise a negative impact will occur. You will be holding prosperity at bay, once again. Does this spark interest in others and does it catch fire? Are you excited about what you are taking on in life and does it spark interest in other people? If so, why not keep the spark going until it becomes a full-fledged flame? Am I being enthusiastic enough? If you are ho-hum about your goals will be ho-hum for you. Prosperity doesn't follow a ho-hum attitude, it follows enthusiasm like a match to wood. Are others being inspired by my path? Are you inspired by what you do? Do your natural gifts and talents inspire you? What about others? Are they inspired by you? When you blaze a trail of inspiration, prosperity will become part of who you are and what you give. Are others feeling enthusiastic along with me? Are other people motivated and enthusiastic along with you? Once you take on enthusiasm as a way of being, others will follow suit. Anytime enthusiasm is involved, success, abundance, and prosperity follow behind shortly thereafter. Am I willing to go through the transformation necessary to create a wealthy mindset? Here's a good question. Ask yourself daily if you are willing to take the steps and do the work for the result of prosperity. Am I willing to give up my old stories of lack and deprivation? How badly do you want prosperity versus wanting to hold on to your old stories and patterns? Am I willing to embrace the work necessary to get me to the other side? Embrace the work, but view it as the means to an end or the road to take to reach your desired destination. Am I willing to take responsibility for my life to be more prosperous? Are you ready to stop blaming circumstances for blocking your prosperity and willing to take responsibility? Do I know how to say no? Learn how to say no. When you first begin, it will feel terrible, but it does get easier. Do I know how to delegate in order to create a wealthy mindset? If you are doing it all, then nothing is getting done wholly. Learn how to delegate in order to make room for abundance. Will I take on goals that are more meaningful? Are your goals impactful enough? Look and see if you can amp them up. Will I remember that feeling when I do reach hard to reach goals next time? Am I willing to work to transform my brain? Are you willing to look at your old patterns and belief around prosperity and admit that some of them did not work for you? Do I fully understand the power I have to rewire my brain for prosperity? Do you have a good grasp on how powerful your mind is in creating a life of prosperity? Can I fully focus my energy and create emotional engagement with prosperity as a way of life now? Can you have a relationship with prosperity without feeling guilty? Am I willing to feed my mind healthy foods that give it energy? Will I take responsibility for eating healthy, energy foods and staying hydrated in order to be at my optimum levels? Am I willing to feed my mind with positive books, thoughts, and people? What are you feeding your mind? How can I recreate my role inside my head from procrastinator or not good enough to abundant and prosperous? People who procrastinate often do so because of feelings of not being good enough. Are you willing to throw that notion away? What are the fruits of my labor? Small steps lead up to giant achievements. Are you recording your every achievement, no matter how big or how small? Am I ready to take on the mindset of abundance and prosperity? Am I ready to walk the walk and talk the talk? How exciting! When you use this guide, learn the keys, change your thoughts, create new ways of being, and ask yourself the tough questions, you rewire your brain from one of lack to one of ultimate prosperity and wealth. Change your mind. Change your life.